All right, so today we're going to practice doing something called Four Corners. And with this, about a month ago, in your English class, you wrote a paper. And so I want you to go to one of the four corners. As you can see, this corner over here will say strongly agree. And the corner opposite is going to be the agree. And over in the far corner, you're going to have disagree, and this one over here is going to be strongly disagree. So you wrote a paper on this topic called, Is College Necessary for All People? I want you to quietly get up and walk to one of those corners. Do that now, please. We have a variety of students in these different groups. So we have quite a few over here in our agree group. We have some over here in our disagree group. So I will kind of let us see how many here. And we have some in our strongly disagree. So what I want you to do now in your groups is I want you to kind of brainstorm and generate some questions again. Or some statements about where you stand with this particular statement. So our strongly disagree, I want you to have a brief conversation, and then I'm going to give you a chance to talk about why you picked what you did. So I'll give you a couple of minutes. Go ahead and have a conversation right now. So do that now, please. Hopefully you have reflected on some of the points that you wrote in your paper. So we will take a volunteer group to start and give some of the evidence that you had. So let's go check over here with our strongly disagree group. All right.
Well, we strongly disagree because all of us kind of like know people who have not gone to college and are very successful. Like my father, he didn't go to college and he works for Boeing at like trade, and he makes his way, and like we're perfectly fine. And like we just feel like if you don't have to go to like a 4-year like university college, you're still going to be perfectly fine, like off making just as much as somebody who would even go to a 4-year college.
Okay. All right, let's take another group, and that's the stand over here for strongly disagree. Which group are we going to come over here next? Okay, let's go to our disagree group.
I basically believe the same thing that Sienna said. I just think that there's other paths, like you can go into the military, or like sometimes a job that you want to pursue doesn't require a higher education. But then there's also people that want to pursue like something like be a doctor or something, but that's obviously higher education. So it really just depends on your circumstances.
All right, thank you for disagree group. Let's go over here to our agree group and see what our agree group had come to a consensus with.
We agree that people should go to college because of the benefits you can gain from going to college, but the reason we don't strongly agree is because the expense for tuition for college is very high at some colleges, and with college can help you get a better job and like go farther in your workplace than not going to college, and that's why we agree.
All right, thank you, agree group. And now let's go check in with our strongly agree with this topic. All right, let's listen now to our strongly agree.
Okay. We strongly agree that you should go to college because it's more about being like more safe than sorry. Like, for example, I want to be an influencer and like build a bunch of businesses and everything, but it's like, what happens if I like hit rock bottom and like, you know, and then like it's more about being safe than sorry. I already said that. But it's also better to have more knowledge on things, and you'll be like more likely to succeed in everything. So.
All right, that's from our strongly agree. So at this point, is there anybody who feels like they might want to change their opinion based on some of the evidence that's been given? Everyone wants to pretty much stay where they are. All right. So at this point, then again, if there was any misconceptions or any ideas about or that you want to change, again, anybody want to make a statement about changing? Okay.